back. My name's Kurt with Rock.Hounding.Adventures, and we are going to do a little bit of some lapidary. So, um, good morning or good night, whatever time it is there. It's about 4 o'clock, I think. 3:30, 4 o'clock? I'm not sure. But we're gonna do some shaping for about an hour or so, and then we will go and yeah. So it's a late night, no sleep, can't sleep, so we're just gonna kind of roll with it and do something to kind of help get me tired. But I'm gonna flip the camera around to the flat lap. We'll be using the high-tech diamond 8-inch, right? Yeah, 8-inch all you need flat lap. Let's see if I can turn it just a little bit to get that flash. And zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna put some water in the bucket. And this feed is going too much. But what we're going to be doing is, let's see. So about, I guess, a few weeks ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't know, we were cabbing this cabochon of some Chinese fighting blood agate into this. We were reshaping it, and I was wrapping this silver pendant out of it so it can fit in there like that. But I made this a little too small, so the cabochon's a little too big. I mean, I know it looks like it fits, but it doesn't really. The edges are too tall still, so we're gonna put it back on the flat lap and grind down the sides a little bit and try and get it to fit in here a little bit easier, so that way I can finish wrapping this bad boy. And if any of you guys are interested in purchasing any of these pendants, I'll just show them real quick. This one is botryoidal hematite, wrapped in silver. And this one is a Central Texas pink granite with schist, wrapped in silver. This is also a Central Texas pink granite, wrapped in copper and silver. And this one is serpent stone from Utah, wrapped in copper. This one is also Utah serpent stone, wrapped in silver. And then the last one that I have over here with me right now, this one is Oregon moss agate, wrapped in silver. So if any of you guys are interested, the silver ones are about 200. The copper ones are about 70, and the copper and silver about 80. Just leave a comment underneath this video, and or shoot me an email, which is Rock.Hounding.Adventures@yahoo.com, and I will get you the sizes of whichever one you are interested in. But anyways, we are going to, like I said a minute ago, we're gonna go ahead and work down this cabochon to fit into this silver pendant that I'm making. It's a little bit too large, so we're just gonna work down the sides a little bit, so that way this fits in here a little bit better, and I can secure it and finish this piece. United Kingdom, hey Marshall, welcome in. Thanks for joining. And we are using the high-tech diamond 8-inch all you need flat lap with the 180 grit diamond disc. Which one was it that you liked? Hi, Cyber Cobra. Okay. Okay, well, I was trying to use a heater at the same time of doing this because it's probably about 30 degrees in the garage, but it doesn't want to go while I have the flat lap going, so You like the one with the silver rim? I'm guessing it was the, was it the copper? The Central Texas pink granite with the silver. This one? This one is about 85 with shipping, but the shipping is free shipping here in the United States. If I'm shipping overseas, I will need to get a shipping quote. Yeah, the Central Texas pink granite is really beautiful. So this was the Central Texas pink granite. The black is black biotite mica, and then you have quartz, pink feldspar, and there's almost kind of like a smoky quartz in there as well. And then this is the same type of granite, but a little bit more of that black schist in there. In the right angle, there's a nice flash that it has, but this stuff can be kind of hard to work with because the mica, schist, granite, or feldspar, and quartz are all different hardnesses, so it's harder to work sometimes. But we're gonna work down the sides of this Chinese fighting blood agate a little bit more. So by holding it at a 45-degree angle, it'll slowly start putting more of a bevel on this, which is what we want, so it will fit into the groove of the pendant a little bit better that I'm making. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, well, have a fantastic day. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you, hard work. So, let's see. The plan was, again, to fit it, sharpen it down, not sharpen it, grind the edges down to get it a little bit flatter around the edges so it has a better girdle, and it will fit into this wire weave pendant that I'm working on a little bit better, and it feels like it's starting to fit in there a little bit better. I may just need to bend this that way a little bit, but I'm liking the way it's feeling now. So that is a good thing. Let's see. So we're just going to work down the, right here is about, I don't know, 30 seconds thickness right there, just over a 16th. Same thing on the other sides, just under an 1/8, between 30 seconds and a 1/8. So may just shave this side down just a tad and then hit the points on both sides. Okay. And I'm just kind of looking at it real quick up close so I can see what it is I need to do left on it. Most people will use a dop stick that attaches to the back of here with dopping wax, but I always have trouble with it, so I just do all of it by hand. I need some water real quick. Hey, Willow. Good to see you. Good morning or good night, whatever time it is for you. It's because I haven't slept yet, it's good night. It's still nighttime, not morning. Delirious little, can't sleep. Okay. Six a.m.-ish. Are you on Central Time? I think. Which I actually need to run inside real quick and restart the dryer. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Thank you for reminding me what time it was. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay. Eastern, okay. So if it's 6 o'clock there, it's 4 o'clock here, I guess. What is the exact time there? If you're still watching. So it's 7:29 there. So it's 5:29 here. Oh, so it's 6. So it's 4:29 here. Okay, it's a lot earlier than I was thinking it was. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, we are because we shaved this one down a lot quicker. I'm just gonna set it off to the side. And was there another one I was wanting to work down? So this one is botryoidal hematite. I think it could make a cool pendant. So I'm just gonna flatten the edges a little bit more. So it's gonna turn my board black. Oh yeah, I got, here, I'll show you a couple more pieces. So you got this one that I'm doing the sides right now. I have this piece. And then I did wrap one a couple months ago. And it's this one right here. And I just left the face of it natural and then just worked the edges down and left the back mostly natural. So it's a beautiful stone. I got it from Family Stones on Facebook. I think it was like $10 or $10 for a pound. $10 or $15. Actually, let's put a bevel on it on the back side of it. Man, that got black. I'm trying to work it down just a little bit more to get rid of that damaged side right there. And looking at it a little closer, it's almost down. You know what? Let's just round it a little bit right there. Okay, we're gonna, so this is the side of it. Now we're gonna do this side. Man, this stuff smells nasty. Just a little bit more so we can work and get this damaged area. Hey, you're back. So now we are working on this piece of botryoidal hematite. We're just kind of working down the edges. You see some nice lace pattern taking place there. This would make a killer cab if I were to use it for the cabochon contest over on the Discord server. It'd be kind of cool. But the entire edge would be live. This one is nasty as far as the flat lap looks. I need to work down the edge a little bit. Yeah, definitely do it. It's a lot of fun. It's my first time doing it, but I was gonna try and do it last month, but I just didn't. I completely forgot about it. It's based on time, if you know what I mean. Okay. I don't want to get it too thin because it is getting a little thin on that edge. So now I'm just going to put a flat surface on the backside. And it's so soft. It's crazy. You do it like this. Okay. I think I'm done working on this piece. Put it off to the side. Is there anything else I want to do? Where's that flashlight at? I was thinking about working on this piece, but I may do that another night so I can get done the agate the main piece that I was wanting to work on. But I mean, it's kind of hard to. Let me see if we can turn that flash off. This is some beautiful serpentine crystal I found out in Vermont. It's super magnetic because it has magnetite specks all throughout it. But it's super pretty. Okay, so I'm going to turn this water on to run and try and rinse some of this black gunk. Nastiness off. You know what? I'll just do I'll use a piece of agate to wash the board, or jasper. Just kind of help clean it up so it's not so black. Okay. I'm gonna go wash these two cabochons off and some water inside and wash my fingers up so that way I'm not contaminating my next disc, which is going to be the 220 purple disc. I'll put that on real quick and then I'm gonna switch them out. Or go wash them. And I almost stepped on that copper pin that would not be good. Hours just wasted. This is gonna look nasty back behind this because I haven't washed it out in a while. Man, that hematite really made it look nasty. Okay, where's the screws at? Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands and wash these two cabochons real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry for making y'all wait. So we're going to use the 220 disc and start with this one. That hematite like stained my fingers black. Refill this water bucket. Dump the drain water. Yep, like the Blackfoot from what was that movie called? I can't remember what the movie was called. Mr. Deeds. And what we're doing here is we're just reworking that edge on both sides to remove the previous scratches put in from the coarser disc. Exactly. Man, that water from the hematite in the bucket over there just looks like freaking tar. If everyone that is watching could be so kind and like the video, it'd help the feed and my channel out. I'd deeply appreciate it. We got 16 people watching and 6 likes. So for everyone just tuning in, crap, we are working the edges down on this stone so that way it will fit into this wire pendant that I'm wrapping like so. And that's what we're doing currently. I found the other one just like this that I was cabbing the very first time. I haven't fully finished it yet, but same agate, just came off from the face of it. Thank you, Willow. In the future, once I can save up for it, after taking care of all the other bills I have, I'd like to get a cab machine, one with the wheels, because the flat laps like this one, it can take so long sometimes. Oh gosh. Wait a second, what's going on here? It looked like some black. It may just be like the shadow banding, but I didn't realize, I didn't see the like black outline in there. I thought some of the hematite and water got into like a crevice or something. But no, that's just shadow banding going on. A little trippy at first. Rock Solid Passion, welcome. Thanks for joining. I'm just gonna dry the stone off real quick to see the progress that we've made so far. You can see where we still need to work. Well, I need to set this one down and grab my flashlight. Okay. I think it's about time that I buy a new 220 disc. Because the disc works great for a softer material like fluorite and other soft minerals, opal and stuff, but agates is starting to not do much. I've had this disc now for about three and a half years. I put it through hell. Oh, nice. Minnesota, they have some really nice agates up there. That's a good area to hunt for agates. I personally don't have any agates from Minnesota. I've thought about purchasing some or maybe doing some rock trades in the future to get some, but definitely have a lot of really beautiful LSA agates. Beautiful banding. My hand's starting to cramp. So I was drying the stone off and I was just looking at it with the flashlight, because you can tell this whole area right here, you can see the scratches put in there from the 180. And whenever you buy one of these flat laps, it comes with the 180, 325, or I think it's the 325, the red one, and then the 700 or 750, which is the blue. No, the red, and then 1200 is the blue disc. And if anyone is interested in picking up anything like that, I have affiliate links, which will be in the video description later on after this feed ends, or if you go to any of my content, it'll be in the video description. And if you already have one a flat lap or a cab king, and you need to order accessories or new discs and stuff, the promo code RHA, abbreviations for Rock.Hounding.Adventures, will get you 10% off on all accessories, both on the Cab King website and also High Tech Diamond. I need some more water. Whoa, overdid it. Okay. Man, it's freaking beautiful. That shadow banding is a little trippy. You're good, man. No need to apologize. That's probably why I'm still awake, as I drink too much coffee around 7, 8 o'clock at night. And no, it was not decaffeinated. So if you look, you will see a slight angle right here on this edge. I'm also, while I'm getting rid of the previous scratches from the 180, I'm also trying to work or round that edge out so it's more rounded, kind of like the top edge here. I hear you. Dry this off real quick and take a look at it. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Normally when the 200, 220 doesn't get all of them out, sometimes the 325 will. So I may take a break on this one and go back to it in just a moment and try the other disc. But before we move to that one, this one is softer material, so we're just going to put a light grind this side a little bit as well. It's gonna turn black again. I'm just glancing at it under the light, almost a black light, but this is just regular flashlight. Once my lighting in the garage is not that great. It's enough to work, but not see the fine details of those scratches. Dry it off real quick. Oh, geez, almost dropped it. It's looking good. Still have some scratches to get out. It's hard to tell on the camera. May have to do a little bit by hand using some waterproof sandpaper. That's looking good. Pour the water out. Is that flash on? Yeah, it's on. I seriously need to get my water pump working. Harbor Freight. Hold on. I missed a bunch of comments. Yeah. Exactly. I'll get one. Just gotta pay off the credit cards first. So, if you can't, so like the 8-inch like flat laps are, I think they're currently selling for like $5.59 or $5.99, and then the 6-inch are $4.59 or $4.99. I was looking at, if you look at the brand Vevor or Vevor, Vevor, they have a pottery wheel. And they sent me one about a year ago. I just haven't ever used it. I need to. But it's large enough. It has like a 12 or 14-inch wheel, and it looks like if you were to get some of these diamond discs, you could essentially attach it to the table. And those pottery wheel tables are only like 80 to 100 bucks, I think, if I remember correctly. I was thinking about trying to flip it into one in the near future, but I think you could definitely do that. Hey Jeff, I haven't slept yet since we were texting earlier. I haven't been able to sleep, so I'm doing this. Surprise. So whenever I call you later, it'll be probably in the afternoon or evening. I think. Okay. So I'm going to turn this off now, and I'm gonna go wash my hands and wash this piece, and also this piece, and also wash this, and then we're gonna move to the 325, I think is the number. Is the one that normally helps my brain remember what number that one is. I can't remember. So I'll be right back. Swap out. This is gonna be nasty again, like normal. Set that there. And this one. I think this is 325. I think. I especially can't remember after no sleep. Just making sure it's nice and tight. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water real quick, and then we'll be right back and do this stage with those. I'll be back in like I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Sorry about that, wait. And phone's about to die. Okay, close. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this agate is a Chinese fighting blood agate from China. There's another one. And the black is botryoidal hematite. So that's what it looks like. And then you have some like lace patterns on the back side of it. And then I got a couple other pieces over here. I'll show you real quick. So here's another piece of the botryoidal hematite. I don't have much of this stuff left over. Very beautiful. And I got this from the Family Stones a couple months ago, or 5 months ago. It's like $10 or $15 a pound. And then there's another piece that I wrapped in silver with a natural look. Hi, Kirsty. And this one of the fighting, this one I've worked on before in videos, but I was planning on wrapping it in silver, and I did this a little too small for the stone, so it wasn't fitting properly. So we were going back and reworking it, the sides, so it would fit in the groove a little bit better. And so that's what we were doing. Okay. And we're taking this one away. Where's my water? There's it. I'm making weird noises, I apologize. No sleep does that to you. Okay. And let's start this up. And again, we're just working the scratches out from the previous stage on the bevel, and I guess on the face of it too. Oh, you do? Nice. They're so pretty. I've never seen them before, so I had to get some. Did you also get them from the same place? Family Stones? With 720, it's 520 here. I'm 2 hours behind you. Oh, and Jeff, later, whenever I call you or you call me, I'll probably call you or I'll text you first. Remind remind me to talk about or remember to mention that agate you were showing on your premiere or live the other day. The one with the pink material that glows purple. I had a question for you, but I can't remember what that is right now. Yeah, I think the Kentucky stuff, yeah. The Kentucky stuff. That's a good name. The Kentucky stuff. It's catchy. Nice, Kersey. I don't know what to, I'll start thinking of a name. That stuff is wild though. See, I think my purple disc, the 220 is shot because if you look, like I was struggling trying to get the scratches out from the 180, and the 325 is doing a better job than the 220 was with removing the scratches. So I think it's time to be replaced. Later, oh, I remember what the question I was wanting to ask you was, send me the, either a text message or on Discord, the coordinates of where you found it, and I'll try and look up the information and see if I can figure out what it is. If you don't mind sharing that information. I won't share it out, and I won't obviously go to it because several states away. But just to kind of help determine what the name of it is. Okay, well, coordinates work best for me because so that way I can look it up, look up the formation and the minerals and stuff in the formation. Because telling me to exit, I'm not gonna be driving to it, so that information will be harder to come by. But if you want, I guess you can, and I'll determine that from the information you give, I guess. Willow, though. I'd like to come back to Kentucky and visit a bunch of the spots that I used to, but I don't have a clue when I'd be coming back to Kentucky. I was wanting to come back in 2022, but with the pandemic and stuff, that just did not happen at all. You're not kidding. You mean it. I know you do. It's looking good. Starting to look good. So, looking at the stone, see if I can zoom in. Sorry for hitting the screen. You can see very light scratches still along the agate side. So what I may do, if this disc, this disc is also like 3 years old. What I may do is hit it with some sandpaper and sand up by hand a little bit to knock those out. And then, not tomorrow night, but as soon as this snowy weather clears, I'll do another live and try and finish it live. If not, I'll finish it and then show it off later. But this winter weather is driving me freaking crazy. It's like we weren't supposed to have any more snow after like 2 days ago, and I got the entire driveway and all the paths shoveled and cleared, and there was no snow in the forecast. And then it's been snowing all night. I think we got another 3 inches. Snow is pretty to look at, but I hate driving it and I hate living in it. Okay, so let's do some of this. And we're gonna work on the edges of this piece of the botryoidal hematite just a little bit. And then I have a couple pieces of small opal in my pocket. I'm just curious if I can start on the 325 or if I need to jump back to the 220 to start it. That 180 would definitely be too strong. And then I'm gonna zoom out. Oh, my water is spilling. Whoops. Oh well. It's actually really soft. Like when I first did it on the 180 and the 220, I mean it feels like you're pressing this against like a freaking piece of cotton. It's so soft. Once you work all of the cracks and everything down, all of the like rough material, then the solid material is a little bit harder. But if I had to guess, it'd probably be like a little harder than fluorite on the hardness scale, like a 5. But it polishes really well, and I did have to, not this piece, but another piece I had. I did have to stabilize it because there was some cracks in it that I was worried were going to continue around the edge. So, like, if a couple of these cracks I felt like we're going to continue, I'd probably stabilize it and try not to glue my fingers to it. Like that one right there, I'm a little worried about, but it should be okay. Yeah, that silver crown of silver, it looks very similar to that, which I got some. I just need to tell them to ship it. I'm curious to how that feels whenever you polish it. That stuff is beautiful. I'm right there with you, Willow. I have no clue how to tell the difference either. I probably have to look that up. Okay. Damn it. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that word. Crud. My flashlight died. Well, I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Where'd the other flashlight go? Where'd the other battery go? Let's see if this one has any juice left. This one's got some juice. So like Jeff, if you look, like you can see where the softer material is, where it's that dull color. You can still see the scratches from the 180 in it compared to the more solid material, which is taking a polish. But that softer material just like is like butter against the flat lap. Kelvin, I have no clue. It's been a minute too for me. Like 17 years. Or longer. Okay, so I think we're gonna add a stopping point for this hematite. And hold on. I do have 2 pieces of opal in my pocket. I just kind of want to see what the 325 does. So, put some more water in here real quick. And this is a piece of Andamuka opal. Andamuka matrix opal. So this stuff is like, it's pretty, but it's not stabilized, and when it's not stabilized, it's hard to work. I don't know how to properly stabilize it with the best method, which I think is like sugar or Coke, like Coca-Cola, or and baking it on a slow process. I don't know how to do that, so I just avoid it. But there was a guy that knows some family members that live in Australia, and he wanted to send me some of this Andamuka matrix opal for me to work, wrap, and sell, and then send him a cut of it. But with how long this stuff takes, it's just like not worth the time. But we're just gonna see what it does with the on a 325 without any form of stabilization. I normally use Starbond super thin or water thin stabilization glue to stabilize stones, which works great, but not great for opal. Oh, I know there's plenty of videos, but I just, like, there's so much, I just don't have the mental capacity to try and figure it out. I'll just say that. Like, the matrix opal that's already been stabilized, that's for sale, I'll buy that and work that, no problem. It's just, when it's unstabilized, it's just, I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, there's acid, and there's also sometimes they'll use Coca-Cola. They'll like soak it in Coca-Cola and bake it on a low temperature for like 3 hours, and the sugar in it kind of helps act like glue and stables the stone. Sounds like crazy talk, but yeah. Or sugar water, yeah. Just the mental capacity to figure that out, I don't have time for. And in this like matrix opal, as you can see, there's a lot of pits, and using like actual glue doesn't really do anything to that. So the sugar water or Coca-Cola absorbs into the pores and hold all of that together. And that side's prettier than this side. But I don't know. I may have to take this one back to the 220 and work this side that it's facing up right now. You sound like you know more about it than me. I'd send it to you, but I'm just gonna send it back to that guy in Australia and tell him, nah. He said he'd send me some other opals to work on. It would be easier, but the amount of time it takes to cut and polish opal and then wrap it, it's just like not worth like splitting it with I guess the miner, just because it takes so long to cut and polish and then wire wrap it. Yeah, Outback Opal Hunters, they're, yeah, we had them on the podcast. They were super cool to talk to. Screw it. Let's put it face down for a minute. See what happens. The reason I'm holding on to this side over here is because the center area right here is, you can feel that is more worn down than the inner edge right here and the outer edge. And so there's more diamonds helping to shape the stone out here on the outer edge. I'm going to dump the water out before it spills again. The opal outback opal hunters. I think it's, jeez, I don't remember his name.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
I can tell you later. I'm friends with him on Facebook. I have to find his name. He's from the TV show. Yeah, I haven't heard of them before. Morning, Phil. Welcome in. Earlier, we were working on this piece of Chinese fighting blood agate with quartz in the center, and then also this piece of botryoidal hematite. And now we're just kind of messing with some Andamuka opal. So I almost got it flat. You can tell there's still a little dip right there in the center. Just gonna hold it right here for a minute. Nope, I am not up at all. I'm not up early. I haven't slept yet. I'll be going. I had too much coffee around 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I am still awake. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Starting to get tired. Sleep cabbing, exactly. Still just a little dip right there in the center. This is probably my latest or earliest live I've done in like months. Dry this stone off real quick. So far, the sun hasn't decided to come up just yet. little bit more. I still feel it. It's still there. You can see it right there. If I can just get that work down, then I'll be happy for this one for tonight. Or this morning. I wish my cat would force me out of bed. Normally when I wake up, my cat's like ready to go to sleep. So when I get up, my cat's like, "Nope, you're gonna go back to sleep," and I normally do. I just leave like, my cat will only eat dry food. I prefer him to eat wet food, but so I just leave the container open all night for him, so he just feeds himself whenever he wants to. But he does get in these like crazy spasm moods, and sometimes he'll wake me up in the middle of one of those, running across my face, wake up with a big scratch across it. I'm like, what the heck happened? Okay. I think I got that little divot out. Yeah. So it's nice and flat. So I may work this on a little bit more another day. And then the other one, I think this is jelly opal from Mexico, I think. I don't remember exactly. The flash is washing it out. That's the other side. See what that does. Not much. Oh man, that'd be cool. I wish my common opal had flash too. So I'm just taking this top layer off just to see if there's any color play under there hiding, which I need to dump my water. Pour more water. And it's still nighttime. It's still dark outside. Oh yeah, there's definitely some color under there. It just sucks because like there is some definitely color play under there, but the shape of the stone, it's just a little like edge cut. So I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with it. should crank this up. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Hope you have a good day, man. It's starting to get light outside. Fingers are cramping. I almost let go of the stone. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That hurt. I almost flew out of my hands again. Yeah, I almost said some not so great language that I try to avoid. Okay. My hand's starting to cramp, which is not gonna, it's getting to the point where I could start letting stones fly, which is a bad thing. Oh, that's how I am normally. But I try and keep my channel kid friendly. Sometimes it's hard, especially on these late night lives. You'll catch me off guard. Okay, well, I think I can't feel my fingertips. So I think I am done for tonight, or this morning. There's the opal, the piece of hematite, the other opal, and that. And I think I'm done for tonight, morning, midday, afternoon, whatever time it is for y'all. But I appreciate everyone that has been hanging out for the last 100 minutes. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, weekend, week. Jeff, I will call you likely later this evening. I'll text you first to make sure it's a good time. But hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.